All right, today's video is asking the question of why there is colored background on the text that you have in your site. So let me show you why that happens and some ways to avoid that. So I just went to the Lorem Ipsum, grabbed some copy. Let's say you go to a website and you're like, this is great content. I'm going to copy it and just paste it directly into my post or my blog. So I copied this here as example text, went to my blog article, pasted it in. It looks like this. Again, not formatted correctly, very good, but just paste it in there and I hit save. And so when I went to the article and see how awesome it's going to look, I go to my page and I'm like, what is this? There's background color on here, a white text. What is that? And sometimes people are asking, they think it's a setting in the actual admin of their BD site. Not the case. This is directly related to you copying and pasting from Word or from another website. And what it basically does is it tries to replicate exactly what it saw on the other page. It's pretty smart and actually does a pretty good job because that's the actual white background of this page and makes it look exactly like it is. However, I don't have a white background. I've got a little off gray and it just stands out and doesn't look good. So how did that do that? If you go into your code view of what you just saw there, you see all this. It's actually adding all these div styles and the width and the alignment. But right here, it has the color of the RGB is white and it's telling you, I'm sorry, that's the text color is black. This is right here. Background color is white, 255, 255, 255, and the RGB code for white. So now if I got rid of that, you can actually delete that background color right there. For that one, hit save changes. And now when I go back in here and hit refresh, that white background for that first one is going to be gone. Boom. And so you can change both of those right there. Just delete that for the second paragraph and that will look good. The real question is, how do you avoid it doing that in the first place? So let me go back to this, copy my code. I'm going to go back to my article here. I'm just going to make sure everything's deleted. What you can do is actually right click and go paste as plain text. And what that'll do is it'll just add that in there. You can kind of get rid of any spacing, highlight that into bold, make it a little bit bigger. And right there, you hit save changes. That will get rid of the background there. It won't have any fancy stuff because it just pastes it as plain ASCII text into your thing. So there you go. Obviously, it's not formatted exactly like the other page, but now you're in total control. Use what you see as what you get editor and make it your own for your website. Now, let's say you did add some content in there and you just want to get rid of some of those extra formatting. There is a button that Brilliant Directories just opened up that will get rid of some of that stuff. And that is this button right here, clear formatting. Now, if I highlighted everything there, this is no formatting on this anyway. So I'm just going to try to get rid of the bold. Clear formatting. See how that just got rid of that? All the formatting is now gone. And then you can save that and it kind of refreshes it back to the original thing. So if you mess something up, you want to go back to just plain text, that obviously you can go to the code view and do it yourself, or you can just highlight everything and hit the clear formatting. Now, if you paste it from a website and paste it in there, it may not get rid of some of the formatting in the way it's set up. So again, I'm going to paste it in there. I'm going to highlight clear formatting. Notice how it didn't get rid of that. So you're going to have to, it won't do everything. It'll add some of the formatting that's in there for the Freola editor. It'll remove that stuff. But if you pasted some of that stuff in from another website, you're either going to have to go into another code or go copy it again and paste it in as text, like I said before. So there's a couple ways you can do that. That's why it's there. You can do clear formatting. You can go in there and delete it yourself, or you can just paste in the paste as text and then format it yourself after that. So 3 ways that you can do to fix that. And hopefully that helped for everybody and explains how to avoid that and where that came from.